guys, welcome back to Soai. You guys know we're on this little series where I'm having a lot of fun, to be honest, because I like showing you guys different things. So on this series, we're going to be showing you just how a Jamaican restaurant operates and run. Whenever I stop by, I give a helping hand to get everything in order. Because I'm going to be very honest with you, as a critic, food critic, person goes to a restaurant all the time. Restaurant is not perfect, but my aim is to add a little bit more professionalism, add some organization, and help this spot to get to a higher level. So right now I'm going to be doing some prep work because nothing was prepped from overnight, so I got to prep a bunch of stuff, candied yams, for soups. For myself personally, I think if you go anywhere to do anything, bring your supplies so it's easier for you. So I brought my own little whiteboard, have everything written on it, because that's what I'm accustomed to, having a whiteboard so I know what I have to do throughout the day to make things easier. I'm banishing myself in the downstairs prep area, prep/storage area, because I play music a lot up there. You guys know YouTube doesn't like the copyright music thing, and it gives me a chance to kind of breathe. And down here is a lot colder as well, which usually is where you should be doing your preps on vegetables and stuff like that. You don't want to be in the hot kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, and whenever I get to talk to you guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys. Eventually I'm gonna do a video where I fix a couple little things. When I say fix, I don't mean nothing big, just little handyman type stuff. For example, in the fridge, like I opened it just now and the vegetables just fell out. There's no shelf in there. So eventually I'll get her to, or maybe the shelf is here, I'll set the shelf up properly. I'm gonna show you guys. So here, the shelf, this is the shelf bracket. Something is missing. There should be a rack, this pin right here, it should be there, and that will help organization. So we can have sweet peppers on top, potatoes, so it's easier. That way works, but it should be separated, so it's a lot easier for you to go in and grab stuff, and also for the ventilation, for your fridge to work properly. The air is supposed to be circulating around the vegetables. All right, enough talk, let's get right into it. There's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see me do, which, for example, I'm gonna use a red cutting board today. It's a brand new cutting board. Technically, in the restaurant industry, every board color has a purpose. So white is for dairy, blue is for seafood, red is for raw meats, green is for vegetables and I believe fruits, and brown is supposed to be for your cooked meats. Again, we're not perfect, but when I'm here, I'll gradually help to get some stuff in order. But we're gonna get to all of these things and we're gonna make everything a lot better. The reason why I'm doing this is not just for content. When you guys show up here, I want you to have the best experience. It's one of the places where I can have a little bit of influence on to get things or foods the way you guys want them to be. So make sure you guys stop by LaToya's kitchen. I'll drop the link in the description box so you guys can check it out and grab one of my favorite things here. When they get it right, the jerk chicken is really good because it's done on an actual charcoal grill. I like the oxtail as well. There's a lot of things on the menu that I haven't tried as yet, but eventually I will try them and I'll let you guys know. All right, so one thing I like to do is make sure that the sink is cleaned down. I don't care who cleaned it the night before or did not clean it the night before. I clean it down. Let the bleach afterwards, so I can know that everything is all good. Is it that same thing? Which part they rock the feet?
Carry, I don't know. Where them put the shelf? Carry up some of that stuff on your size, right?
Yeah.
Because me not have no soup and that. I will take a look.
Alright, I'm gonna start on it now.
Alright, never bring up a pumpkin and a corn.
May I do the corn, man? May I do the corn?
No, corn, some do already.
Some do already?
So just focus on the Irish potato, carrot, and the yam. And the carrot and fridge, but we need so much. The yam just so this.
Irish, you know what? In this one?
Yeah, but they did something that will roll right out.
Yeah.
And cost your work. Them people ain't no said.
So you realize I have to have the organization, but we're gonna get to it. So now we're just peeling up the candied yams. I'm not really a candied yam fan, but I've had it before and it's pretty good. It's almost like a more solid version of a sweet potato pie. And over here they love that. In Jamaica, they have sweet potato pudding. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of it, but I can eat it. So, yeah. But Lats made mention that this sells really well here because the Americans apparently love this. So we're going to breeze through this really quick and have it up. Now I'm tasked with having to remove all of these just to get to some carrots. All right. When they come, we gonna kill them, man. Like, what the hell? Who packed this? So you see, took me an additional 5 minutes to clear through the fridge so I could get a couple carrots and find where the sweet potato is. Everything was in there. The first clip I showed you guys, you would have not seen anything like that. And trust me, this is why it's hard to operate a Jamaican restaurant, or restaurants in general. Yo, all right, let's get to this. There's a soup order in and we need to get bubbling. All right, have an espresso shot from Dunkin'. Woo! And some French vanilla. All right, I got everything done so they could start on the soup. But what I'm gonna do is be proactive. In anything you do, you can't wait on anybody to tell you to do anything. So I'm gonna start prepping some carrots for stewed chicken and curry chicken before it's even time, and even Irish potatoes as well. So that way, as orders come in, those things are ready to start going bubble. As long as I'm here, the more I see things and understand how they operate, I'll implement my way of doing stuff to kind of help it go faster, and I'll get quick. All right, so we basically got a lot of stuff prepped. I made sure I got one of these. This is very important to help you with the FIFO, or the FIFO, however you want to pronounce it. It stands for first in, first out. So we're going to have labels, which is going to show the time that I did something and what the item is. So anybody comes into the fridge, they know that, hey, this needs to go out first. We just prepped some carrots, and we're gonna prep potatoes and a bunch of other stuff. So I'll show you guys that soon. All right, so we labeled some. For me, I'm gonna tell them what STW stands for. For me, it's carrot stew. So they know that this cut is for the curry chicken and for the stew chicken. Some people don't believe in this. I believe in doing this. I think it's really helpful. It shows the date and the expiration. Usually cut carrots can last up to between 5 to 7 days cut up fresh in the fridge. If you want it to last longer, you submerge them in water. So I put it at the least amount of time, so I put it to 5 days. This is gonna be done by today, trust me, but still. All right, put some salt, get some water. We're gonna do some potatoes right now. This is gonna help it not brown as fast. And luckily the water here in New York is very, very cold. It's really cold. So that helps too. And you see here on this bag, I put soup cut. So anybody that comes into the bag will see that it's for the soup. It's quick and easy. Like, I hate when you go in the fridge and you just not really know what go on. So we just did some soup cut. We just did for the stew, And I think that's gonna be enough to take us through today. It's not gonna take us through until tomorrow. So, all right, so we'll soon go upstairs where the vibe's really there, but we just done some Irish potatoes. It can last about, you can push it about 5 days in the fridge, but for best results, I would say a day to about 48 hours. I don't know if you guys can see, but you realize it hasn't browned up as yet because we, make sure you put on some salt on it. You can add acid, make the water a little bit more acidic, for example, like vinegar, and that will help a lot. Best if submerging that liquid. But yeah, we now got the fridge space, so you don't want anything to spill away in the fridge. So this will serve us for about today. When I'm here, I noticed that we probably go through like 3 pots of like curry chicken. So this will serve us most of the day. All right, so I did corn, sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, carrots for both soup and stew. And yeah, we still need to organize the fridge a little bit more. To be fair, I was a little bit disappointed with how we saw the fridge today, but can't be mad at it. The reason being, there's no shelves in the fridge, so it's hard to organize that, but I'm gonna speak to them on it, how to organize it a little bit better. Eventually, I'll figure out what the dimensions of the rack is, so we could get the rack, and all of that is gonna be organized, so we could have fresh produce at the base, and then the pre-prepped items. Now, the prep in the kitchen is one of the most important parts. People think that LaToya as a chef is like the most important person. Everybody in the organization is super important, but prep, very important, because the person who's doing prep can also let the head chef know when things are running low. Things are prepped in a way that the items can remain fresh. So I prepped enough stuff for example, hopefully for today and maybe the start of the next shift tomorrow. So that way they're a lot more smoother. Can I say more smoother? No, they're a lot smoother. I can't say more smoother. They're a lot smoother. And that's how it's supposed to happen for everybody at the start of a shift. And these things really play an integral part in the quality of your food. I want when you guys come here, you guys get good quality food. Because if the chef is up there like running around trying to figure out how to chop stuff and whatever, it's really hectic. So the objective is for her to have everything prepped. So her main thing is just to put things together, season, taste, organize. And I think in essence, that makes a cleaner kitchen, more consistent meals, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't lie on my videos with certain things or at all. I can't say restaurants that I go to are consistent. Today great, tomorrow not so good. So yeah, we want to improve the consistency of this place here. Eventually I will do videos like looking at the reviews, seeing the things that people say, and just over time fixing them. Yo! Alright, then I wonder why I'm not upstairs, because honestly I'm a focused person. Once it comes down to organizing stuff, that's me. I'm not in the chattings, I just want to get everything done, because I have a respect for food and the people who actually purchase the food is super important. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clear up my mess, bleach down everything clean, so that way, if I have something to do around here, it works, it flows, or somebody else comes into the area, they don't have to worry about cleaning up after me, lessons roaches, lessons rats, all those type of stuff, because you know New York is the capital of those BS. John know that. Alright, so we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. So this next, cause all of them are empty, which is crazy.
Alright, my baby.
Me and your bottom can't go past, so you come out and me come in.
Later, baby. Every time for it.
Yeah. Never see me again, me like you then. Ah, got it. Figured it out. Hey, all right. Hey, me catch it. This machine is a little bit different from the other one, but it took me a while to figure it out, but I figured it out. So you have to give respect where respect due. So I told her that we're out of these paper towel things and bring in the order so we get to stop them back. Girl spend money on our thing. If I just want plant. Yeah, I prefer raw vegetables. Thank you. No? All right, you guys can see it is cold. The temperature now is 13. With the wind, it probably is gonna be like, feels like 6 or 5. I think it is Fahrenheit, yeah, Fahrenheit. All right, so I'm not sure if this is on the menu, but right here we have some stew peas mix up. This is what they made for their staff back there. So there's oxtail, there is chicken foot, and there's probably stewed beef in there, but I'm gonna try and let you guys know. This is one of the dishes I don't find a lot here. Most restaurants don't have the original stew peas. That's the one with the pigtail. I don't know why. Maybe everybody's trying to be halal or something. But let's see. All right, starts off with the rice. The rice is a little bit underdone. Well, at least to my liking. Oh yeah, there's stew beef in here. Or is this pig? No, this is oxtail maybe. Let's try it. This is really cool. I think every restaurant should make this a thing where you make a special staff lunch. So when I used to like work in fine dining, we would have like our special staff lunch either at the end of the shift or most of them was at the end of the shift, because while you're working, nobody wants to stop and eat. Me, I'm that kind of person. I would just power straight through it, which is ridiculous. But let's go. Let's try this. Yo. I've never had oxtail in stew peas, but this is a must do. This is a freaking must do, dog. Like, Jano. Yo. Yo. It's an interesting texture. Overall, it's just good. I never thought that would work. That really works. No, usually stew peas is just a really hard to dish. You eat this, you're probably gonna want to sleep right after. Packed with protein with the beans. Very rich, very hearty. Usually when it's made with pigtail, it's a little bit more on the saltier side, but this one is nice and subtle, cooks really well. It's a stew. It's not supposed to be runny. It's supposed to be more on the stew side. Nice, thick, rich. Freaking fire. I need to see if there's gonna be something on the menu. Maybe not. But as a staff lunch, epic. That is oxtail. The fatty parts of the oxtail just works perfectly with this. Oh my gosh. If you've never done this, try this at home and let me know. And if you tried it already, was it a hit or a miss? Oh my God. I'm certain the artist is gonna take me after this. The artist is gonna hit me. Now I know I might talk like I know everything. I don't. That's why I'm here to kind of like see how everything operates, how it's run, because every business works a little bit different. And that's how you gain more knowledge, just hanging out with people, having a vibe, seeing their techniques. And honestly, there's some stuff that I see here that I personally wouldn't do, and there's some stuff that I see here that I personally would do, because everybody's cooking style is different. And this oxtail, stew peas, if you told me about it, I'd be like, okay. But when you eat it, shoot, freaking fire. Wow. I thought I wouldn't be able to suck the bone the way you could because of the richness of the stew, but you can. Yo, legitness. So we're there, so with Nilsa. Nilsa is doing the Rasta pasta. Tell me about the Rasta pasta. Why and how do you do it? She's nervous, everyone. She is nervous. This is crazy. Somebody who full of vibes and will chat, she just get nervous. This is crazy. Nilsa. Nilsa.
Yes.
DJ on the mic. How you do this?
So we cut up peppers, right? It's called Rasta pasta, so we use like green bell peppers, red and yellow bell peppers.
All right, mad.
And we had our little special ingredients to it.
Sure, secrets.
Yes, secret ingredients, and after it simmered down for a bit, we had our pasta to it.
Would you say this is the hardest dish to do here? Or the
For
most
me?
time-consuming dish to do here?
I would say pasta because we
Yeah.
made it from scratch, from start.
Yeah.
So that when the customer orders, we have to make it from start. So it's,
Yeah.
it takes more time.
Yeah.
Because we want to give them fresh pasta.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
This one's a veggie pasta? Veggie
No, this is a salmon pasta,
Okay.
and then this one is a shrimp pasta.
Lisa, why you talking behind our back? Talk to our face, the girl can't beat you, you know.
Lataya, whole day you not talk to me, you know.
I don't ever see you more. You're downstairs at prep.
So anyway, you're going to run away left way. You're going to run away left way, now you don't love me.
Always have a look.
So what you do now? You do some curry chicken, right? Damn, curry chicken. Look at the curry chicken, guys. That is it. Well rich, you know, well stewed, you know. And them just edge it. Any more chicken than this overflow, fully packed to the edge.
Yeah.
Jaja.
One box.
This is one box of chicken. So how much box of chicken do you think you go through every day for like curry chicken?
Curry chicken?
Yeah.
1.5.
1.5? Okay. Now we got Felix. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Executive? Nah. So Felix is in charge of us, like a lot of stuff in the kitchen. Sometimes he jerk chicken too, right?
Yeah.
He would jerk chicken sometimes, pan down the stuff like the rice and peas, the stew stuff, you know, make sure everything is portioned out properly, and of course, handle some of the washing and stuff. So, yeah, everybody is pretty much multitasking here. Felix, you American, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to eat here?
Food.
She said food. That means everything?
Everything's good, bro. Everything. Food.
I just had. No, you can pass. I will go sit at the bottom. Go for it. So, just had some jerk chicken a while ago. Man, I'm not gonna lie. LaToya have to make sure that she seasons every single day. Cause the jerk chicken a while ago, nice, season right now. So I know anybody who get this jerk chicken right now, delicioso. So what is that? Jerk chicken, rice and peas with some oxtail gravy?
No, it's stew chicken gravy.
Stew chicken. Damn, that person don't like oxtail? That's
They
crazy.
didn't ask for oxtail, and then they wanted plantains,
So you normally just give them stew chicken gravy as a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they don't choose, they get stew chicken gravy automatically.
And this is your version of a jerk sauce, but it's more sweet, more like on the barbecue side.
This is LaToya's version of a barbecue sauce, and
That's
it's
right.
very spicy.
It's very spicy.
Spicy. So if they don't want anything spicy, they have to say no jerk sauce, and we'll do off a barbecue sauce as well and ketchup if they don't want anything spicy.
Okay. So she is afraid of being on the video, so you only see her hands. So we're gonna call her bottom, because that's all you saw a while ago. I'm out.
So you switch over, I should come up. That's what I tell you. That's what that for catch you. Watch it.
When I
Fire.
fly around here, she come and work 5 o'clock and first 7 o'clock for that like this. You could have a million orders, not even.
Through the door.
That's the treat people apart in these days.
So I saw it in and it's a mix up.
I'm blender.
Yeah. The serving of it mix up on blender. Jada Kingdom, only you can.
Felix, how do you put up with all these girls in here, bro?
Speechless, right?
It's speechless.
It was fun from day one, so I'm still here.
That's what's up. Stay focused, man.
Yes.
Felix, I play much with you.
One day at a time, that's all. One day at a time.
Yo, I'm gonna end this video here, man. The people back there, they are crazy, crazy vibes. Definitely come down here, check it out. Good customer service, everything is just, I don't know. I can't say anything else. I'll get you guys on the next video. I'm probably gonna show you kind of like maybe the night shift because I'm just here helping out. Yeah, prep some stuff that they might need for tomorrow or tonight. The pasta is very popular here, so, and it's a bit harder to make, so we're gonna do that. Anyway, I'll get you guys on the next video. Remember, see things, love, and nature, adaptation. And always remember, keep your leaks.